to exit, please. Stop the screen on your phone. Focus on lunch. Only doing the front side of the lunch. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Ms. Palmer.
I seem so low energy today. Let's sit up on our desks. Sit up on our desks. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Ms. Palmer.
Great. So, folks, two things I want to discuss. I saw a lot of you already starting your task list. If you haven't already done your task list, this is the time to do it. The only piece of homework this weekend is to study for the Unit 3 exam, which is when? When? Friday. Also, another piece of good news is that the presentations that were originally Wednesday, Mr. Hewlin and I decided to postpone them until February 8th, which is the following Monday.
Thank you.
These are what?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to do that. I know that some of you already wrote on your task list. Questions?
Are you going to post the description?
Presentation next week. Your only focus this weekend should be to study for the Unit 3 exam, which is when? I need to hear it louder. When?
Next Friday.
Friday, yeah. You have to say it with importance because it's coming up. It's coming up, folks. All right, so please tilt the screens to be prone. Today, what you are focusing on in your launch is the thesis and theme. So I would like you to go ahead and share a few part here. Is this a strong thesis? Is this a strong theme? Go ahead and get started. Please answer the questions by analysis.
Yes, I believe it is a strong thesis. I guess it did take a side, and it showed that it read the question, and it gave reasons for the opinion, and it's clear and shallow.
2. Marina, talk to us about the theme.
I think it is a strong theme because it's a universal lesson that anyone can learn from, and it's obviously relevant to the text because the theme comes from his work, and it's a lesson that we can learn from because it says that in the darkest times, hope resides, so you can still have hope in the darkest times, so it's kind of a lesson we can learn from.
Great. 2. The only thing that I'm going to be really nitpicky about is the use of your. I mean, it's not academic. You want to use they or one or whatever that may have been. But overall, it's a fairly good theme. But that's the only nitpicky thing. Focus on academic language. Okay? Anywho, we want to focus on the argument that this author is trying to say because today's focus is on commentary. Okay? So, in the back of your packet, please turn it around. I want you to take down these notes. Now, I understand that the questions are there already in the packet, but I want you to also take practice in actually writing them down. It's another form of memorization. Okay? So these are the 3 questions you want to ask yourself if it is to determine the strength of a commentary. Excuse me. The first question is, do I explain what the evidence is saying within my commentary? Do I explain what the evidence is saying within my commentary? The second question is, do I draw a logical connection between my evidence and the paragraph's claim? Now, the paragraph's claim is another word for a topic sentence. And the third and last question that you want to ask yourself is, do I effectively prove that this evidence supports my thesis? You want to write that down in the back of your packet. Need 10 more seconds to write that down. All right, and pencils down, eyes up. Okay. So, again, like I said, I want you to interact with these 3 questions as much as possible. So not only am I telling you what the questions are, you're writing them down, but you're also going to be working with them in this packet. Now, let me reiterate those 3 questions. Do I explain what the evidence is saying within my commentary? Do I draw a logical connection between my evidence and my paragraph's claim? Do I effectively prove that this evidence supports my thesis? Now, you're going to be analyzing a body paragraph separated particularly based on commentary, right? So the topic sentence and the evidence. Can someone please read the topic sentence for me in a strong voice? What?
Lastly, Sykes uses connotation to express his overall theme of being happy although life is dark.
And evidence?
In the chorus, Sykes vocalizes, "It's like I'm sleepwalking."
Now keep it in mind this topic sentence, and keep it in mind this evidence. You are going to determine which commentary best supports the topic sentence and the evidence using these 3 questions. Now, after you use these 3 questions, can I borrow this? You are going to read through these commentaries. That fell. All right, so you're going to read through these 2 commentaries. What I want you to do while you're reading through these commentaries is I want you to chunk. I want you to paraphrase. I want you to use questions. And I want you to circle any unknown words. And it's okay if you want to look it up on your Chrome. That's totally fine. But first, I want you to really read thoroughly, use your reading strategies to look through these 2 commentaries. And then, what you're going to do in the back of this, here are 3 questions again. Here are 3 questions again. What you're going to do is, and the evidence, is use these sentence structures to answer it in the side. Exactly what we do in ACLEAD, we're going to pull the evidence from these 2 commentaries, whichever you decide is the best, to argue that it is the best using 3 questions, okay? You're going to have 11 minutes to do this, and I'm going to time you. You are going to be turning this in for a grade, okay? So use your time wisely, and that's why I'm asking you to use your reading strategies to go through the commentary, okay? Are there any questions right now? Eyes back up here, which commentary should I be arguing in the 3 boxes below? No, it's not both. What question are we answering?
One supports the topic sentence.
Say it louder.
The one that best supports the topic sentence and evidence.
Exactly. So you are going to argue on the 3 boxes below the commentary that best supports the topic sentence and the evidence. And in those 3 boxes, you're going to answer why it is the best. Okay? All right, you're gonna have 11 minutes. You may start now. Use those reading strategies. I want to see those commentaries annotated.